If you're a man over 60 and taking medications daily, there's a silent threat you might not be aware of. I'm not talking about some rare side effect buried deep in the fine print. I mean a very common pill that millions take without ever considering how it might be harming their health long term. As someone who specializes in prostate health, I've seen firsthand how this particular medication can slowly contribute to prostate enlargement. The worst part? Most men never connect the dots until the symptoms are unavoidable. Frequent urination, struggling to start or stop your stream, waking up multiple times at night. These become so normal, you almost forget what life was like without them. But what if I told you that these symptoms could be triggered, or at the very least worsened, by a medication you trust? In this video, we're counting down 7 common pills and daily habits that can secretly make your prostate larger and your urinary symptoms more uncomfortable. And stick around. Number 1 is the most dangerous and the least expected. We'll also cover ways to protect yourself through smarter choices, including science-backed natural solutions, and show you how to access our prostate-friendly diet plan in our free Senior Health Tracker app. So if you're serious about your prostate health and tired of those middle-of-the-night bathroom trips, let's get into it. 7. Antihistamines and allergy meds. Let's start with something most of us have in our medicine cabinet: allergy pills. Antihistamines, especially first-generation ones like diphenhydramine, are found in common over-the-counter sleep aids and cold medications. You might know them as Benadryl or nighttime versions of popular cold pills. What they do is block a natural chemical in your body called acetylcholine. This chemical plays a crucial role in helping your bladder and prostate work together smoothly. But when it's blocked, it becomes much harder to completely empty your bladder, putting pressure on your prostate. Over time, this pressure can lead to swelling, irritation, and even make your prostate physically larger. And since most men over 60 already have some degree of prostate enlargement, adding another stressor like this can make symptoms significantly worse. So what can you do? First, check your meds. Anything labeled PM or nighttime relief might contain problematic antihistamines. Second, talk to your doctor about safer alternatives. And finally, stay hydrated. Yes, even if you're worried about frequent urination. Drinking enough water earlier in the day and cutting off liquids at night can support bladder health without overloading your prostate. 6. Decongestants and cold remedies. Now, let's talk about decongestants. Those miracle pills that shrink swollen nasal passages and help you breathe during cold and allergy season. Sounds harmless, right? Not so fast. These medications often include pseudoephedrine, which tightens muscles around your bladder and prostate. At first, this may just make it a little harder to start urinating, but over time, that tightening adds up, leading to more incomplete bladder emptying, increased pressure, and worsening symptoms. If you've noticed a weaker stream, more urgency, or waking up more often at night during cold season, decongestants could be playing a role. Here's what you can do. Avoid over-the-counter cold medicines with pseudoephedrine. Look for natural or prostate-friendly alternatives. Yes, they exist, and your pharmacist can help you find them. And don't forget, our free Senior Health Tracker app has a prostate support section with a full diet plan to help ease symptoms naturally. You can grab it from the description box below. 5. Antidepressants in mental health. Meds. Antidepressants can be absolutely life-changing, and for many people, life-saving. But there's a hidden side effect that's not talked about enough. They can affect your prostate. Certain older types of antidepressants, especially tricyclics, interfere with the muscles that help your bladder contract. When your bladder doesn't contract properly, more urine stays behind after each trip. That leftover urine builds pressure over time and puts extra strain on your prostate. Even newer antidepressants can sometimes have urinary side effects depending on your dosage and health. Here's the tricky part. Most men don't connect their antidepressants to new or worsening prostate symptoms, like more frequent bathroom trips, nighttime awakenings, difficulty starting urination. Now, this doesn't mean you should stop taking your medication. Mental health matters just as much as physical health, but it does mean you should talk to your doctor about alternatives or adjusted doses. Sometimes switching to a different antidepressant can significantly reduce urinary side effects. without compromising your emotional well-being. The key is communication. Don't be afraid to bring it up. These issues are far more common than most men realize. 4. Diuretics and blood pressure pills. Diuretics, also known as water pills, are often prescribed for high blood pressure and heart problems. They help your body eliminate extra salt and fluid, but here's the catch. They also make you urinate more often, which can be a nightmare for men with prostate problems. If your prostate is already enlarged, more trips to the bathroom, especially at night, can disturb your sleep, weaken your bladder muscles, lead to more prostate irritation and inflammation. And here's the worst part. Many men assume it's just aging, not realizing their blood pressure medication might be contributing. If you recently started a new BP pill and noticed an uptick in bathroom urgency or nighttime trips, bring it up with your doctor. There may be alternative medications that don't overload your bladder. Just don't stop taking your meds cold turkey. Work with your healthcare provider to find a balance between managing your heart health and protecting your prostate wellness. 3. Testosterone boosters and hormone supplements. Here's one that's become really popular in recent years. Testosterone supplements. As men age, testosterone levels naturally decline, and many turn to hormone therapy or over-the-counter boosters to regain energy, muscle mass, or even libido. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Adding more testosterone into your system can actually speed up prostate growth. Yes, even if the supplement says it's natural or safe, your prostate doesn't know the difference. Testosterone fuels the growth of prostate cells, which means more hormone equals more tissue. If you're already dealing with symptoms like frequent urination, weak flow, a sense of incomplete emptying, testosterone supplements may be pouring gasoline on the fire. Even worse, many guys take these products without medical supervision. Whether it's a prescription gel, a fitness booster, or some over-the-counter capsule from a supplement store, it can have real effects on your prostate. So what should you do instead? Talk to a urologist first before taking anything labeled testosterone booster. If your levels are clinically low and therapy is needed, your doctor can monitor both your testosterone and prostate health. If you're just looking to feel more energized and youthful, there are safer ways, like improving your sleep, exercise routine, and even using prostate-friendly plant-based supplements. One supplement that's getting a lot of attention lately is Prostadine, a natural blend specifically designed for prostate support. Thousands of men are already adding it to their daily routine. You'll find more details and a link to try it in the video description and top comment. Be smart, do your research, and don't risk your prostate chasing more energy. 2. Painkillers and anti-inflammatory drugs. NSAIDs. We all experience aches and pains as we get older. Arthritis, back stiffness, sore knees. And naturally, many of us reach for painkillers like ibuprofen, naproxen, or other NSAIDs, non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs. But what you might not know is that frequent or daily use of these meds can affect more than your joints. They can harm your prostate in subtle ways. NSAIDs reduce inflammation, which is great for relieving pain. But over time, they can also reduce blood flow to the prostate and kidneys, which can interfere with how your urinary system functions, lead to a weaker stream or trouble starting urination, disrupt hormonal balance, further irritating the prostate. Seniors often fall into a cycle of daily painkiller use, not realizing that it may be part of the reason they're up 3 or 4 times a night to pee. So what's the alternative? Try natural anti-inflammatories like turmeric, omega-3s, or ginger. Use heating pads, gentle stretching, or light movement to ease pain. Work with a physical therapist or pain specialist if needed. Chronic pain doesn't always need a daily pill. And of course, always talk to your doctor before stopping any prescription or over-the-counter medication. But if your prostate symptoms seem to be getting worse, painkillers could be a hidden contributor. 1. Alpha blockers for blood pressure. This might surprise you, but one of the most commonly prescribed blood pressure medications can actually contribute to prostate enlargement over time. These meds are called alpha blockers. You may know them by names like doxazosine, terazosin, or even prazosin. Alpha blockers work by relaxing certain muscles, which helps lower blood pressure. But they also relax the muscles around the bladder and prostate. Sounds like that could help, right? Well, not quite. Relaxing the muscle tissue can initially reduce tension in the area, making urination slightly easier. But over time, this constant relaxation can actually allow prostate tissue to expand, especially if you're also taking alpha blockers prescribed for prostate conditions like BPH, benign prostatic hyperplasia. That means you might be doubling up on alpha blockers, one for blood pressure and one for urinary symptoms, without even knowing it. And the long-term result? A heavier, bulkier prostate that makes everything worse. You may start to notice a slow urine stream, difficulty emptying your bladder, pressure or discomfort in your lower abdomen. The fix here isn't to panic, but to talk with your doctor. Ask if your blood pressure medication could be affecting your prostate and whether a different class of medication might work better for your needs. There are several options available that don't touch the prostate at all. Remember, your heart and your prostate both deserve proper care. Don't sacrifice one for the other. Final thoughts for this section. We often trust our medications because they've been prescribed or sold over the counter for years. But once you hit 60, your body changes, and the way your prostate reacts to medications changes too. A pill that seemed harmless at 40 may cause serious side effects at 65. That's why it's so important to review your prescriptions and supplements regularly. Pay attention to new or worsening urinary symptoms and stay informed so you can protect your health, your sleep, and your quality of life. In the next and final section, we'll talk about how to turn things around, what natural options are showing promise in prostate care, and how you can access free resources like our Senior Health Tracker app to start managing symptoms today. So what can you actually do about it? We've just walked through 7 everyday medications and habits that could be putting extra strain on your prostate, often without you realizing it. And if you're a man over 60, this isn't just background noise. This could be what's making your nighttime bathroom visits, urgency, weak stream, or discomfort worse. Now let's shift from problem to solution. Here are 5 ways to protect your prostate starting today, without drastic changes, dangerous drugs, or guesswork. 1. Have a prostate-friendly conversation with your doctor. Most men over 60 are taking at least 1 daily medication, and for many, it's more like 2, 3, or even 5. That's okay, but stacking medications without checking for interactions or side effects can quietly snowball into real trouble. Here's what you can do. Make a list of all medications and supplements you are taking, even the occasional sleep aid or pain reliever. Bring that list to your next doctor visit and ask specifically, could any of these be affecting my prostate or urinary symptoms? Don't wait until symptoms are unbearable. Prevention always beats reaction. This simple check-in could spare you months or years of discomfort. 2. Follow a prostate-friendly diet. Nutrition matters more than people think, especially when it comes to inflammation, hormone balance, and prostate swelling. Some foods can irritate the prostate or bladder, looking at you, processed meats and high-sodium snacks, while others are full of natural anti-inflammatory agents that soothe and protect. Here's a cheat sheet of what to eat more of. Tomatoes, rich in lycopene, a proven prostate protector. Berries, especially blueberries and strawberries. Cruciferous vegetables like broccoli, cauliflower, and Brussels sprouts. Pumpkin seeds, high in zinc and phytosterols. Green tea, antioxidant-packed and great for hormone regulation. We've made it easy for you. Download the free Senior Health Tracker app, link in the description, where we've included a prostate-supportive meal guide built specifically for older men. 3. Hydrate smartly. We're not just talking about drink more water. We're talking about timing and quality of your hydration. Many seniors either drink too little, leading to bladder irritation and infections, or they overdo it in the evening, which leads to nighttime urination. Try this routine as front-load your hydration. Drink most of your water before 6 p.m. Cut down or eliminate caffeine and alcohol. Both can overstimulate the bladder. Sip instead of chugging. Steady hydration is easier for the body to process. Also, if you take water pills, diuretics, talk to your doctor about morning dosing so the effects wear off before bedtime. 4. on board to move more, even just a little. You don't need to run marathons to help your prostate, but a sedentary lifestyle, sitting for long hours without movement, has been linked to higher risk of prostate enlargement. Just 20-30 minutes of light movement a day can make a big difference. Gentle walking, light stretching yoga, or Tai Chi for seniors. Even just standing and doing calf raises while watching TV, moving helps circulation, hormone regulation, and inflammation control, all of which help your prostate. 5. Explore natural prostate support. This is where a lot of men are turning these days, and for good reason. Natural ingredients backed by real research can help support a healthy prostate without harsh side effects. One of the most promising options today is Prostadine, a plant-based liquid supplement made from ingredients like wakame extract, shilajit, saw palmetto, and iodine. So, here's why it's getting attention. Supports urinary flow and bladder function, targets inflammation around the prostate, helps balance hormone levels naturally, easy to take daily, and works as a long-term wellness strategy. Thousands of men over 50 and 60 are adding it to their morning routine. If you want to explore this option, we've placed a link in the top comment and video description for more details. As always, review it with your doctor if you're already on medication. A word of encouragement. Here's what I really want to leave you with. If you're dealing with an enlarged prostate, frequent urination, or interrupted sleep, you're not alone and you're not powerless. These symptoms aren't just a normal part of aging you have to suffer through. Most of the time, they're manageable or even reversible with the right knowledge and action. So be proactive. Review your medications. Eat with intention. Stay hydrated wisely. Move daily. Consider natural support options. And most of all, don't stay silent. Share what you're learning with your friends, brothers, or anyone who might be silently suffering too. If this video helped you or opened your eyes to something new, hit the like button, share it, and subscribe to the channel for more weekly tips on health, wellness, and aging with strength. Until next time, take care of your body, listen to your symptoms, and remember, you deserve comfort, confidence, and better sleep. No more guessing, no more late-night bathroom marathons. It's time to take back control of your prostate health.